Well, on this Wellness Wednesday, we want to explore a topic that many people think they can identify, but many times it's misused. And we're talking about narcissism. In social circles, people often talk about their narcissistic ex, coworker, or family members, but that might not be the case. You see, the National Institutes of Health did a study on narcissistic personality disorder, or NPD, and found that only 6.2% of people have it, and that men almost double the rate of women, 7.7% versus 4.8%. So, what exactly is narcissism? Therapist Julianna Lyddon joins me now to clear up all the confusion. And we were talking about this earlier. We hear it used blanketly all the time.
We do.
But for the record, define exactly what narcissism is.
It is a maladaptive personality style, and it encompasses just a range of traits and behaviors, but here's the key: it's on a spectrum. So it's from less severe to most severe, and this is where people get in trouble because often they're with someone who has a characteristic, a trait, a behavior of a narcissist, and they automatically say, oh, he's narcissistic or she's narcissistic.
A little nugget, and then they blow it out of, they exaggerate. It's like, oh, you're a narcissist.
Oh, yeah. And that's what's happening. Believe me, it takes a lot to diagnose this disorder. So there's a big checklist, but we have a lot of them that people can get involved with. It can make you feel a little crazy when you're in with someone who has some of these characteristics.
I bet. Okay, so let's dive into the exact traits. And we want to start with the need for validation or admiration.
Yes, so often what we see is there's a void. There's a void in this individual, and they really need to try to fill it. So whether they're in a relationship with you and it's just like they need that admiration, they need you to adore them, often that's not even enough. And they may be getting that fill other places too.
Stroke the ego. All
There
right.
you go. There you go.
Speaking of ego, egocentric.
Yeah. It's that person that, now we know a lot of people that have big egos, right?
Right.
They walk into the room or they're talking to you and
I'm here.
Yes, they keep talking and talking and it's all about me, me, me. And you're like, wow, I wonder if maybe they're going to ask me a question or not, So that's very classic. You'll see that.
As my mom would say, that eye is too big. All right. Entitled. That's another trait.
It is. So they really often, when you're truly this narcissist, feel that they are so much better than everyone else. They're way up here. And it's really interesting because it's really as if nobody else can quite see it or how they do in this really keen way.
Okay, above everyone else. Super sensitive is another one.
This one's interesting because the narcissist is very sensitive, but often they will let the person they know, who they're with, let them know that they're super sensitive, right? So they gaslight in that way. If you were to flip it on them, they would be like freaking out because their sensitivity is so strong.
Wow.
They need to push it onto somebody else and really point out, it's your problem, it's not mine.
It's like reverse psychology in a way. Okay, grandiose, that's another. A grandiose vision of themselves.
So say, for example, they have a job that's very just kind of a normal job. By the time they're finished talking about it, you're going to be like, wow, that job is something else. That's just an example, but everything they do has this fantastic way about it, no matter what it is.
Okay. So why is it so hard to leave a narcissist?
This is the tricky thing. They are so good at gaslighting. They are so good at pinpointing that it's your problem. But the bad thing is, that's really difficult, is they have a great way to pull you in. So just when they're acting this way and treating you in a way where you become doubtful, you're confused, they love you up and they love bomb you and it feels so good. So you're like, well, it's not all bad.
Right.
And you get stuck in this cycle. Very, very hard sometimes to identify.
So real quick, what do you do?
Talk about it with your loved ones, with your friends. When you have these nuggets that don't feel right, make sure you vocalize it to somebody who's grounded and loves you, because so often you don't want to talk about it.
Or you're just blinded and you don't see it. Or,
it could be. It could be a lot of things. It's hard to get out because it's quite a web.
Oh, wow.
It is.
All right. Julianna, thank you so much.